It is currently the 21st of December. The last time that I streamed this was the 14th of December. Steam says my current playtime is 153.6 hours. I'm still not done yet. I'll open it now. And because of how little I touched this game after it first came out, because I was busy with university, and then how ham I've been going during the last few months here, there's already uploads queued until February from here. So if anyone's watching this on the YouTube side after the fact, it's in early February 2025 at the earliest. So yeah, I'm kind of very on top of the Persona situation, and I could just not play this game for a while and just take a little bit of a chill pill from it and still not miss a day again until early February. But I want to start this sooner than that because I'm going to be gone between, like, as I mentioned during the last stream, I'm going to be gone between Boxing Day and the New Year anyway. And sometimes while I'm away, I do like having a game going on that I can make progress in while I'm out of town. So I figured, like, oh, I may as well start this before the New Year, and then I can make a little bit of progress outside of town if this whole mode here is basically just like one big Tartarus in terms of gameplay, then I can make progress in this while I'm away and, like, get some personas and do some stuff or something or other. I don't know. It's what makes sense in my head because I don't think there's going to be any other game going on around here that I can be doing that with while I'm out of town. So just having, like, a game that I can do so with is, like, that feels great because then I can be making some progress while I'm away and stuff like that. And this is a game that I feel like it would make sense for. I let this play out last time. I can let it play out one more time, considering last time was a, what, 4.5 hour part? Something like that. Hold on. How long was my finale part again? Oh, if I alt-tab off this, it's gonna pause it. Whatever. For the sake of science. If I just search up in YouTube Studio here really quickly, part 210, because I know that's where we got to here. And YouTube Studio is going to be a little bit laggy and not want to show me. Here we go. 4 hours, 38 minutes, 16 seconds. I've not taken time to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's probably the longest finale part I feel like ever on this channel. So yeah, that went on for a little while. I was awake for a little bit last week. And now 1 week later, I figure, hey, let's see what's going on with the answer here. We'll see what's like gameplay-wise. Apparently, people really hate it story-wise. People really don't like the fact that this was free in previous versions of Persona 3 and it's a paid DLC in this game, which I'm really not a big fan of either. Especially considering it's bundled with a whole bunch of other garbage just to, like, inflate its price. Like, if I pull up display capture here, and I go to, I guess, DLC here from the store page. Yeah, it's on sale right now for the Steam Winter Sale. Recent reviews mostly negative. All reviews mostly negative. Less than 30% of reviews on this are positive. So, yeah, I feel like I'm in for a little bit of a time. And the fact that you can't even buy episode Aigis on its own, you have to buy it as part of the expansion pass that includes Wave 1, some music from previous games. Wave 2, a costume set and some music. Wave 3, new expansive story scenario. Wait, so this only came out September of this past year? Because when I saw the release date here, I just kind of assumed that episode Aigis came out in March, so basically a month after the original game came out. I didn't really follow it all that much because I was like, I'm not getting to it for a while. This game's going to take me forever. It did end up taking me forever. From February to December of this year. Watch this now take me until February of next year, and this will be a 1 year long playthrough. Just wait for it to become that. But I guess it was just September, so a few months ago that it came out. Interesting. I guess it was just this that came out at that point in March. Okay, well, wow, look at all the music and stuff. I guess since I own it now, because I have no choice to if I want to play episode Aigis, then maybe I'll play around with, like, the dungeon themes, because I assume I can change the music in episode Aigis, like, going around in the dungeon there. But yeah, okay, so it was the pass that released in March. I gotcha there, even if this didn't come out until just a few months ago there. But yeah, and yeah, I heard about that. I hope things are going well today, Hikari and False Souls. Yeah, that's another game that I'm pretty done with. But this game, I still have more stuff that I for sure gotta get to. There's more story stuff here that apparently people don't like. And I've managed to stay spoiler-free for this. Use the best dungeon track now. Which one's the best dungeon track? I've actually managed to stay spoiler-free for this. I wasn't completely spoiler-free about Persona 3. I knew that the final boss was called Nyx. That's all I really knew. So it's not like I was like super spoiled on Persona 3 or anything. But I straight up know nothing about this outside of like what's seen in trailers. I've actually been able to like keep myself in the dark about this. And when I browse around trying to find like memes to put in my folder for like my going live notifications and stuff, I have not seen any for episode Aigis. As far as I'm aware, it's not like I would recognize it, I guess. But I just haven't seen any for episode Aigis. So like, I guess people don't really talk about it as much as like actual Persona 3. And I've heard that it's kind of like a love it or hate it kind of thing. And I've heard that apparently like the ending of this is like super absurd. So my prediction that I made when that was mentioned the last time on stream was like, oh, super ridiculous, huh? What if the main character comes back? Or what if Aigis becomes human? Or something like that. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. I guess there's no game to load. Same amount of save slots it looks like. But yeah, you have 2 big spoilers for you, but I don't know much else really. You have the 2 big spoilers of the main character comes back and Aigis becomes human. Clearly those 2 ones. So I guess it's the beginning of a new playthrough here, essentially a new playthrough. A portion of your existing save data can be carried over when starting. What does that mean? By carrying over save data, you'll be able to use any costumes you previously obtained as well as your Persona compendium. Oh. It's a good thing I filled that thing, huh? Answer was only in FES, which was the definitive version. Was it not in Persona 3 Portable as well? Because I thought I heard that it was in Persona 3 Portable as well. Note that your Persona compendium data won't be able to be used on the highest difficulty, Heartless. Oh. Never mind. It wasn't. Oh. Well, I didn't know that then. Furthermore, you will not be able to carry over save data later or redo the carryover using a different save. Okay, load this clear game data, I guess. Start a new game with save data carried over. So, yeah, it's not called Merciless in this for some reason. Yeah, I knew about Portable having female main character, but I thought it had the episode Aigis as well. Peaceful. Yeah, that. Your party auto revives after defeat. Your choice of difficulty will not affect the story. Imagine if your choice of difficulty affected the story. So why'd they change the name of, like, the hardest difficulty? Why is it not Merciless now, but now it's Heartless? For highly advanced players, exceedingly challenging combat. Your choice of difficulty will not affect the story and can be changed at any time, but you cannot return to Heartless once leaving it. Yeah. Yeah, can be changed at any time, excluding Heartless. Well, I always play the hardest difficulties. I did the main game on Merciless, so yeah, I'm gonna play this on Heartless difficulty, because obviously at this point, got Velvet Bookmark. Oh, that was the thing for defeating Elizabeth? Is that gonna be the only thing that carries over then? And I saw all those posts of people being like, does Velvet Bookmark do anything in episode Aigis? And not getting any clear answers. Maybe I'll figure it out. Downloadable content has been detected. I assume it doesn't do anything. Costumes, Velvet costume, and BGM set costumes. What? Velvet costume and BGM set costumes. Yes, I English too. Got Velvet outfit × 8. BGM. I love how they can't even be bothered to like spell the full game names here. They just like P4G BGM set, P4G EX BGM set, P5R EX BGM set. Velvet costume and BGM set, BGM. Episode Aigis, the answer, BGM. Like, I feel like I'm looking at like some behind the scenes kind of commented out code kind of thing here, not something that'd be told directly to the player. Set from the config menu under system settings. Hello, Mythic. Are you ready for a wild ride of Persona 3 is beaten, but like not really, because there's this DLC to start that was previously free in a previous version of this game, but now isn't, and is now, what, like a $45 DLC in this version of the game? Accessing downloadable content. Purchase DLC costumes can be accessed by opening the menu with Y and selecting Equip. You're optimistic for the answer? Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Dark Hour stuff.
This ordeal. It may be that we brought it upon ourselves. guarantee that all will have access to it. It's something so obvious, and yet we did not understand it. There was little we did understand. We didn't know how to use the key to unlock our future.
Before everything changed. March 31st, 2010, 1:30 p.m. So this is like right before the end of the game.
Hello? Hey, Yukari-chan? It's me. Are you coming today?
Oh, so this is after? I thought the game ended on March 31st.
On the board. I have cram school
I
today.
guess I'm going crazy. Maybe it ended on a different day.
But
I believe the game ended March
I already
4th.
left my stuff at the dorm.
Oh, well, I don't
There's
remember
no
at this
need for me
point.
to be there in person,
Maybe it did.
right? I suppose not, but are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, sorry, break's almost over. I gotta go. Tell everyone I said hi, okay? Yukari-chan's not coming after all.
Sonata-san said he'd be training at the gym, so I don't think he's coming either.
Man, what is up with those two? This is the last day we have before the dorm closes down. With all our memories of this place, you'd think they want to see it off together, you know?
It is what it is. Everyone deals with things in their own way. It's up to each of us to choose our own path from here. We can't deny them that.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Besides, I can hardly blame them. Things have only been getting busier. If I didn't have to reclaim these, I may not have made it here myself.
Guess it's finally time to say goodbye to our evokers. Kinda bums me out, but it's not like we got a use for them anymore. Let's see, 2, 4... Oh wait, how many are there supposed to be?
I guess.
I believe this is all of them.
Huh? You had one too, Aigis-san?
That's right. You had his for safekeeping.
Hey, come on! Let's not get all down in the dumps about it. I don't think he would have wanted to see us like this.
Sorry. You're right. We've already said our goodbyes. It's just... I can't help wondering... why? There didn't seem to be anything wrong with him. It just looked like he fell asleep, didn't it?
He must have used up the rest of his power to protect us at the final battle.
I don't think it's worth speculating on the reasons. The one thing I feel certain of is that he wouldn't have blamed any of us for what happened.
Yeah. Chan's got that right, you know? I'm glad to see you're still hanging in there, Aigis. It really seemed like you cared about him more than anything in the world.
I'm somewhat surprised as well. It's possible I won't feel the full impact until I'm settled back in at the lab tomorrow.
Huh? The lab? Are you planning on commuting from there next semester?
Oh, no,
Aigis is returning to the lab for good. She won't be enrolling as a third year.
Well, seriously? Why? It's been fine this whole time, hasn't it?
The decision was mine. I'm sorry I didn't mention it sooner. I enjoy being with you all, but it's time for me to find my own way of life. Oh, but don't worry. You can come visit me whenever you wish.
I guess.
Think of it as a new beginning for her. Anyway, We seem to have gotten off track, but I didn't mean for this to be a sad occasion. I've ordered top quality sushi for us all. Same as last time, actually. We may not have the full team with us, but let's have a nice dinner here tonight.
Oh, that would be great.
Top quality? I mean, no objections here. You'll join in too, right, Aigis?
Of course. I won't miss this chance to spend more time with you all.
The number of apathy syndrome cases is down from last month, which seems to mark an end to the strange illness.
Why'd it turn off my auto?
In spite of this,
What?
surveys have shown that the public's everyday
I guess we're just
stress
gonna be in
levels
cutscenes here
remain
for a little
high,
while.
according to an investigation by the Ministry of Health and Welfare.
Whoa, when did it get so late?
It's almost midnight. It's hard to believe we passed the evening so quickly, even without doing anything in particular. I suppose it's because sitting here with you all brings me back to the time we spent together.
I think I know what you mean. I have so many memories of this lounge that I find myself wanting to come back to it.
It's the same for me. When I'm here, I can't help but reminisce on those days. It's funny, since, well, the things that happened back then weren't exactly pleasant.
I get you on the past and all, but isn't there something still off about the present? I feel like everywhere I go, I see people goofing around like nothing else matters. It's like SEGA's dumb ideas never got out of their heads, you know? I mean, is that the kind of world we almost died to protect?
Wow, you've really grown up, Junpei-san.
I don't need to hear that from you.
It's out of our hands, I'm afraid. We may have prevented the fall, but there's only so much we can do to reform society.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
And that's all for the weather. At the tone, the time will be 12 a.m.
What was that?
Right at midnight. No way. Is it the dark hour again?
Nah, everything's fine out there.
Wait, the news.
Good evening. It is now March 31st. Here are the latest news reports.
Huh? The 31st just ended, didn't it? Did the anchor misread the date?
Jeez, man. Is that all it was? I guess even the news people screw up every once in a while. Really had me going there for a second.
Weird. My phone says it's the 31st, too.
So, like, it's gotta be a false alarm, yeah?
That's a sensible assumption to make for now.
But something felt off.
It's getting late. We should probably call it a night. I know we wanted to say goodbye to the dorm with a bang, but not like this.
Would it be alright if I return to my room? I have preparations to make for the move tomorrow.
Oh, of course. Good night, I guess.
Night.
I'd best contact Yukari and Akihiko, just in case.
When I close my eyes, I remember the last moment I spent with him.
Yeah, maybe some settings got reset or something. It keeps
Day
on
he
turning off my
fell
auto.
asleep. We brought him back to our dorm, fear beginning to well up within us. And the next morning, our fears became reality. He was lost to us. For some time after that, I fell into depression and began having the same dream night after night. A dream where I run after him, calling his name, but can never catch up. When he was alive, I promised to protect him, and I made that my reason for living. But now, that promise can never be fulfilled. Then, one day, my sadness suddenly left me, as if a mysterious fog had lifted. I stopped dreaming, and I now no longer require sleep. It's no use. I can't sleep. Can I really continue living like this? Huh? A butterfly? Huh? What's going on?
Aigis, are you awake?
Yes. The door is open.
Aigis, come quick! We need you!
Has something happened? Are we under attack?
It's hard to describe. The lobby floor suddenly opened up, and... Anyway, we need to hurry to the lounge.
Understood. Come to think of it, that day I stopped dreaming. That must have been when all this actually began. What's going on?
I keep on thinking, why is it not advancing? And then
Are you okay?
partying a bit
Be
too
careful,
hard.
Aigis. Whatever it is, it's not human.
A shadow? No, you're impossible. You're just like me?
You're... Aigis.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
I'm Metis. I've come to protect you.
Protect me?
These people pose a threat to you. Therefore, I will eliminate them.
What are you saying? I won't let you hurt them.
Then I have no choice. I can't let you interfere. It's for your own good.
What? First tutorial battle, I guess, of this story?
Stand aside.
No.
What is optimal?
I don't know. I'm here to protect you by killing you and your friends. That's right.
No.
I don't know. Out of curiosity, 5 medicine and 1 bandage is what I currently have in my inventory. I was just curious. Probably doesn't really matter what I do.
Persona!
Yeah, I assume it would just be like knocking us out and like killing the friends or something.
If you back
I would
down,
assume.
I won't hurt you.
Assault dive. Oh, that's a weird looking thing. I know that's the case for a lot of personas.
How are you able to summon one too?
Oh, I mean, you can, so.
I can do
Is
this.
it really surprising that a person that's just like you can do the same? I don't see myself winning this unless I actually use Healy items for my inventory. I guess I could have led with the attack up. Wow, that was like nothing that time. Metis is hesitating.
What is something else?
I guess keep on doing some regular attacks for now then. My health is getting low. And this is probably scripted anyway.
Please. Don't resist.
A whole bunch of hesitation. Well, time to keep on shooting you with my finger guns.
Combat system offline.
Okay, I mean...
You're stronger than I thought. So it's come to this. Is that...
Even this?
Aigis!
All threats must be eliminated.
I won't let this happen again!
What? How on earth?
Whoa!
What is...
Sister.
Aigis, no!
Hey, look, my mouse cursor. Hold on, you what? So she not only summoned her persona, but her persona became the main character from the main game's persona of Orpheus. Awakening to a new power, Aigis' persona Athena has metamorphosed into Orpheus. Well, and I guess now we find ourselves indeterminate. I also don't remember what all was normally at the top right, but the March 31st and now the indeterminate in question marks is clearly not taking up as much space as I'm used to stuff up there taking up. Like, normally it reached out even more to the left, right? Over even more of the unknown, or whatever I would normally say weekday. Or am I actually losing my mind?
To the Velvet Room.
Oh, that's what it is. There's not being a moon. Because that was going to drive me up the wall, guessing what the heck that was.
Ah, it appears we have a very rare guest indeed. Are you human? Or merely humanoid? It
Humanoid.
seems your destiny is similar to mine.
Where am I? Who are you?
Ah, forgive my manners. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Igor, and this is my assistant Elizabeth. We both reside here in the Velvet Room.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between mind and matter. It is a room for those who have forged a contract. Yes. In awakening to the power of the Wildcard, you are now bound to a contract. Henceforth, you shall be our guest in the Velvet Room.
Wildcard?
Surely you know that of which I speak. The ability to wield multiple personas and their powers. Until recently, a young man with the same talent was our guest here.
Are you saying that you knew him?
Indeed, I did. He achieved a marvelous thing, finding the answer to life.
The answer to life.
The power you have gained is a means to attain that answer.
If I were to find this answer, would it mean my death?
All who live journey in search of the answer, and they find it at the journey's end. If you have close ties to people you call friends, remember this. Strength of heart, when united, is barred by no door. It was the same for that young man, and that is all I can tell you. Well then, I mustn't hold you here any longer. It would appear that an ordeal is about to unfold upon your return.
That feeling again.
I am certain you will require our help in the future. Please take this.
I got the velvet key.
It would be best if you came here of your own free will next time. Until then, farewell.
I
once
got a
made
Steam
choice
achievement.
to live.
Realized power. Awaken to the
So
power
much
of the
has
wild
changed
card.
since then, myself included. If this new power is a sign that I'm drawing closer to life, does it mean that the answer at the end of the journey is death? I was surprised at the time to discover how little the possibility bothered me.